That we are checking out Aviary Attorney Deluxe Edition, Complete Edition, Final Edition, something edition. It's got edition in it. That's all I know. Pro streamer. We're checking out on the Nintendo Switch. It came out yesterday. This was a press copy provided by the publisher. Keep that in mind. Um, it says attorney in the title, so like everybody probably already knows. Anything's got attorney in the title, then it's gonna be related to Ace Attorney. No, I joke, but what is this game? This game is if you've played any of the Ace Attorney or Phoenix Wright games from Capcom, is kind of based on that style. It's kind of unfair to this game to say it's based on that style because other games have done that before. But that's just the easiest way to describe it because those are the most famous like visual novel like kind of clue like I don't know what's the correct way to describe them. um Hold on, let me adjust audio. Yeah, so like I was saying, like it's kind of based on those style of games. It came out a couple of years ago on PC and everything. It just got ported to the Switch, but before you could only buy this on PC. So the reason I'm checking this out, one, obviously because Ace Attorney, I love those games, so I wanted to. As soon as I realized it was a game like that, I was like, oh, I really need to check this out. Another thing you're gonna notice is the art style. Forget any boomer jokes, chat. One boomer comment. I'm ending this video. This reminds me of like a lot of the books I used to read as a child. Read books? I know Zoomers are like, what's going on? Read it? But yeah, you get to see in a minute the one of the major difference between different visual novel games and everything. This art style is very unique, and even before I knew what the gameplay was like, I was like, oh, that art style like super interests me. This we have to talk about this chat. I don't know how many of you know, but I'm dyslexic. Uh, I've never seen this option in a video game ever, 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 ever. Shout out to them for even having that there. I think, huh? That is such a good option. So it basically changes all the fonts. I was kind of curious because if you're dyslexic, there's like you put like extra. You can be dyslexic with reading or like spelling. Um, and if with spelling you put like extra e's where there are not. So I was kind of curious, like, what are they gonna do with it? Are they gonna like make it easier to read by like misspell stuff? But they've just went the font wise, make it easy to read. That is like I'm not gonna have it on right now, but that is a very like shout outs. Like the more video games that do accessibility options is great, but I've never seen that before. So it was definitive edition, by the way, chat, and I just remembered off the top of my head. It's not because it says it right there on the screen. It's just because I remembered and I'm smart. All right, let's go. But yeah, there's a name for this style. It was a famous artist writer from the 1800s, I want to say, but I can't remember his name. But like, there was loads of children's books that I used to read in the 90s. It reminded me of that. Act one, a cat with claws. I might have to. Okay. Sorry, chat. I'm gonna adjust audio. Give me a sec while I adjust audio as well. All right, we got a first clue. Chat, how we for audio? Junk mail. daughter being arrested for a crime she didn't commit. She did it. I'm saying it right now. I'm calling it. I'm not gonna even try to read the names. I'm gonna say, of course. I'm kind of interested to see what would happen if I say nope. But with most games like this, it probably just goes right round where end up like only having really one choice. I'm not sure how this works here. I have heard for like the visual novel lawyer type games, this does some stuff the Ace Attorney games doesn't. Because like I said, this came out in 2016, so this is a port to the Switch. Um, if you look at all the new Ace Attorney and Phoenix Wright games, those like Capcom is just basically porting games that they did like 10 plus years ago, right? So this apparently I heard does add some stuff to the genre, so it'd be interesting to see where it goes. All right, we got a letter chat. You may access the evidence folder at any time by pressing the X button while suitcase symbol is highlighted. All right, we got a wallet. So you know how in the Ace Attorney games, I think on the later ports, I don't know if they had them in originally, you had like a clue option, right? In this, you have a wallet and money, and if you get stuck, that's your like way of, oh, I need help. But it's not unlimited money, so I was reading some stuff from like the PC version that don't go crazy spending it. That's why I have you here, chat. Google. Okay, if I get stuck. From here, you can travel to any listed area by pressing the A button while the location is selected. Okay. Use the left stick to select different areas from the list. Areas marked with a clock symbol take a whole day to visit. Areas with no symbol can be visited freely. Okay, interesting. But that's definitely something different from. I'm gonna keep comparing it to the Ace Attorney games. I hope it's not like unfairly, but I feel like that's the easiest comparison. That's definitely something interesting from the different from the Ace Attorney games, right? That you could just go to any place that was available to you, but here you have to like commit to an area. All right, let's go A offices. Oh no, we're at the A of. Okay, we're at the. Wait, can we go back in? I'm kind of curious what it does. I was procrastinating. Sure was. All right, so it wants you to spend a day at the first location. Sigh. My lady is knowledgeable. Wait, didn't you just say my lady is knowledgeable? Don't talk like that, Spar. What's going on, Big Hero? I haven't. You can still collect them. I just haven't like thought of ways to use them yet. About channel points. Wow, they weren't available at such a night, so he hired the first people in the address directory. Shots fired. AA chat. That's the best way to do it. I'm curious to. I'm just changing the text under dyslexics to see. What happened on the night of the murder? Who was there that evening? Did you see anything suspicious? All right, let's ask what happened. Friday evening chat. Take notes. Not reading those names. My papa spent all evening talking with business stuff. Okay, dot dot dot. They own a railway company together. Okay. That was a lot more fun. Camera is very new gadget. Mobile phones chat. Technology is amazing. That's exactly how cameras work. What is she talking about? What is he talking about? All right, we got a camera. All right, so is the murderer gonna be on the camera? Maybe. He was all ripped open. All right, big graphic. PG string. Then the police arrived. Chat, let me know if audio's okay before I. All right, sorry, I'm just gonna keep flicking through those dyslexic text. Like the text is more stylish here, but it's easier to read before I could say anything. I end up here. It was such a blur. Who who was there that evening? Right, we already know. Just the three of them. Did you see anything special? All right, let's just ask. Let's just ask, chat. Even though I already know. Her and her papa, my dearest mama, couldn't make it. Guy who died and his housemaid. I think she was called. I'm not gonna pronounce the name. French names, chat. I'm bad enough with English names. Did you see anything suspicious? Suspicious? Like maybe a guy lurking in the shadows? The food was delicious and the conversation was boring. No conversation's boring, lady. It was a very ordinary until that incident. Uh-oh. Wait, you missed something of huge importance. Was that this game's objection? You said the food was delicious, but you didn't say what food it was. All right, was all right. Calm down, Birdman. Isn't like Sparrow Son? Isn't it? You and your damn stomach. We had poached red herring to start, garnished with garlic butter. Wait. Okay. Imagine if she says we had chicken. That would be kind of weird, right? You know, they're birds, chat. You get it? All right. Okay. Calm down. Bloody rare steak, red herring. Track goes, any good games coming out this year on Switch? It's kind of early to tell. Not like a lot hasn't been announced. So we're all waiting for that next Nintendo Direct that the rumors are that is in a few weeks. There was no silverware, champ. Oh, you're interested in Mario and Sonic? We should have a YouTube video. Oh no, we got a YouTube video out for Mario and Sonic. Go check it out, chat, in the playlist description somewhere on the channel. You should actually watch that video. It's going to be important about Mario and Sonic if you're interested in multiplayer. Game's dead multiplayer wise, unfortunately. We have 2 tasks. Should I track that photographer? 2 days for 2 tasks seems doable. Before you go, so you can see like the time thing is like a big like aspect in this game. Do you believe my story? Don't you? I mean, I don't know. I believe you. I believe in justice. I'm gonna say I believe in justice, chat. I don't know her. I don't know her. That's good to hear. Welcome, but that's not what the lady needed to hear. I mean, I don't know her. What you gonna say? You might want to work on being less of a, how do I put it? Uh-oh. Can I say that? I'm gonna get banned on YouTube. I don't even know. Like we got a rule here on Twitch. If it's swear words in like not your native tongue, don't read it because you don't know what it says. Is that I'm not gonna. Des pois? Isn't that chicken? These names are all getting a bit confusing. I mean, you're telling me. Renwy. All right. I'm going to start compiling a Facebook so that I can keep track of who. Oh my god. We might have to call it right there. We might have to call it right there. All right, that was our first look at Aviary turn. Facebook. Okay. I mean, 2016, all the Facebook drama hadn't happened, right? So it would have been way more. You see what I did there? Facebook. Nobody want to hear about Facebook no more. They could be tracking us. They said Facebook. Even if you say it, it's like Boogeyman. It just shows up, right? Zuckerberg's gonna come in a minute, steal all our data. Come on, that was a good pun. It's a collection of people's names, pictures, and descriptions in one easy to carry catalog. When did the okay, sidetrack chat. When did the Facebook leaks selling data blah 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 happen? Was that like 2008, 17, 18? It was before this, right? Because this originally came out in 2016. Better than come on, it was a good pun. Better than some we get here. Get out, chat. How dare you? How? Wait, actually, you didn't say it was like my puns that were bad. All right, that's fair. Chat's puns could be terrible. The name could use a little work though. See, even Sparrow Son knows it. You can access a list of people you have met anytime by pressing the X button while the book symbol is highlighted. He said, let's make a move. To me, in my head, it said, let's make moves. Where the term originated from. Here. The game saves automatically at the start of each new day. Wow, took me out of my immersion. What do you mean game? Saves? What are you talking about? I'm sorry, champ, sorry. Make a quick save at any time by selecting save and quit from the pause menu. All right, got it. You can access the pause menu by pressing the plus button. All right. So that's going to take a day. That's going to take a day. That's back to our offices. That's where we went, right? Baron an impressive manor house with the immaculate garden. Where should we go? The manor or the photographer? We should probably go. Actually, let's go check the manor first because we need to see where the crime took place, right? People with dirty clothes and gaunt faces linger around the building. Shadows. Wow. Excusez-moi, monsieur. I don't mean to be a pain, but my little girl and I are sick and starving. Cough. Oh, I don't think I did that well. All right, there you go. I don't suppose you'd happen to have some spare change? On my garlic press winning? Where was it? You've lost it. It's been 3 days. I'm gonna say behind the sofa. That's where garlic presses belong, right? You have 20 francs on your wallet. What will you do? Give nothing. Give 1 franc. Give 10 francs. All right. First of all, we need to break this down. Okay. How much is a franc worth? I don't know. Like, I would give 10, but I kind of know money's important in this game. So that's why I want to say give nothing. But I'm not that type of person. So, like, I should give 1 franc. because I've only got 20 and money's important, chat. Otherwise, I would have given 10. Even though this is a video game, this is like this is rough decision, chat. Okay, I'm not okay. Oh my god, I should give 10, right? Oh, I slipped. I did 1. I was meant to do 10. I'm sorry. I can't take it back. Here you go. Stay safe, Adam. Times are tough. Making sure a mother and a child have something to eat is the least I can do. I wanted to give 10. It was in the cupboard with the your garlic press was in the cupboard in the blender. No idea how it got there. Says you. Times are tough. All right, read that. All right, next screen. I'm gonna press X because we need to check out the clues. Falcon Sparson step into the pristine wooden foyer. All right, hold on. X. All right, okay. I pressed X. Wait, can we not read the evidence? No? Camera? No photos? Just notes then. Alright, okay. Huh. I hope we can like examine evidence later. Alright, let's continue. Factories, chocolate shop, hotels, railroads. The Baron owns a little bit of everything. Decided. Wait, they say immersive main? Was he talking about his wig? He goes, we must approach him with tact and finesse. He goes, hey, Baron, we'd like a word. I like this guy. Sparrow. Pigeon. Bird. Animal. In what? Inbreeded warthog? Is that like a fancy way of saying inbred? I don't even know the curse, chat. I don't. I'm not gonna lie. The music though. We're policemen, we're attorneys. I want to say policemen. Oh, it was inebriated. Oh my days. Chat, maybe I should turn on that dyslexic writing, reading. Oh, chat said it in chat, and I was like, oh wait, is that why it's? Wow, I look stupid now. YouTube video, please forgive me. Okay, don't forget to hit the like button and tell me how stupid I am. All right, we're policemen. Thank you, by the way, chat. I could have masked it off. I'm just saying. I'm like, oh, I know what it said, but you know, we don't do that here. Crack Brown, I'm an inspector. Maybe that was a plant, chat. I was just proving that I was dyslexic and, you know, the reading stuff online, you know what I'm saying? I would say comedy callback, but that doesn't work here, but you know what I mean? It was a plant. You done well, chat. Also, I don't drink, chat, so I wouldn't know the word. Digging deeper hole. Of course, such a tragedy. He was a good friend and a loyal business partner. All right, chat. I'm saying it was him. Looks like criminal. He's got money. Smoking a cigar. That's criminal in my book. Just lost all sponsors to the street. Wait, hold on. I'm afraid not. It is to my understanding that a photograph must be developed before it can be viewed. It's a slow process. Hold the phone. Didn't the lady say earlier on, like within 10 minutes or something, you get a fully drawn photograph, blah, blah, blah. That's no good. The trial may be, oh, I think I caught the first one, chat. I'm getting let's go to the garden. That's what we want to know. What's the do the crime scene investigation thing? All right, here we go. You mean search for evidence? Yeah, that's the word. In investigation mode, you're free to examine the scenery of the room. By immersion, you can move the pointer using the left stick. What's the left stick? Press the A button while the pointer is over an item of interest, and Falcon will examine it in closer detail. Got it. When you haven't had enough, or when you can find nothing else to examine, hold B down for a few seconds to leave the investigation mode. All right. All right, the artwork's good, but this is the first time it's gonna be kind of hard to find out. It's not as easy to spot what's going on. I mean, suppose stuff is highlighted, right? So it's easier to see, but this artwork isn't really helping with compared to, say, once again, Ace Attorney. All right, let's just click on everything. You know, my uncle once had a horse that refused to eat hay. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yep, eventually we realized that it was just filled up on horse. I mean, terrible. I killed the joke because I didn't know what the word was. I don't French, chat. I don't know French. Sorry, I'm just gonna laugh at my own jokes. A horse statue. This one has a goofy face. This has good writing though. Like, jokes aside, actually, I'm enjoying the writing of this. This reminds me of a joke. All right, chat. I'm not gonna read it out loud, so I'm just gonna destroy it. A horse walks into a bar, and I still did it. And barkeep says, "Why the long face?" Yes, we've all heard that one. Wait, what? I don't get it. What do you mean? What? Why long face? Anybody in chat tries to explain that joke to me, I swear to God, I'm ending the stream. What? No, the barkeep says you. What? No, the barkeep says you've got to stop coming here. You're drinking us under the stable. Oh, it got better. It got better, chat. I think it's time to rein in the horse jokes. All right, both of these two need to stop right now. I got a reputation to keep on this stream, okay? This fountain is finely crafted. It's solid carved marble that can't have been cheap. I see nothing but water in the bottom of the lower basin. It's a shame we can't see inside the upper basin from here. That would be a perfect place to quickly stash a murder weapon. That's actually not a terrible line of reasoning. We ought to wait in to take a closer look, just to be sure. Oh, I apologize. I wasn't being direct enough. Come on, go wade into the fountain and take a closer look inside the upper basin. I'm a respectable lawyer. You can't expect me to paddle around the fountain like a duck, chat. You get it? Flip a coin. I'll flip this one franc coin. You can call the outcome, get it wrong, and you go for a swim. Heads or tails, Napoleon face or plant. Let's go heads. Oh no, it was tails never fails. I meant tails. I meant tails. Oh, I forgot the rhyme. Jinx the stream. It's tails. Oh, like the rhyme said, I messed it up. I jinxed the stream. Damn it. It was a rigged coin flip. Wow. Had a good swim. No, I'm a bird, not a fish. Dad jokes are like, they should just rename this game to dad jokes. I did find a mystery. I am in upper basin. It's no murder weapon though. Oh, hold on. I've lost my mouse. And it, what is this? It's a brown stick and it smells weird. Don't tell me that you picked up a very wet cigar butt. That's not what I was thinking. Possibly belonging to Barn. Alright, we got a cigar butt. Alright, anything else we need to do here, chat? Because everything's blending into the background, I need to just hover over everything until the icon changes, unfortunately. A finely crafted horse statue that... Would you say it behooves you to stroke it? God damn it. I don't mind those horse statues, but the little cherub people creep me out. Baby should be waddling, not attempting to saddle horseback riding. Alright, I think that's everything here. Alright, Shun goes, question for chat. I wasn't going to read it, but it's so relevant. And I mean, relevant to me because I like food. With egg in ramen, do you prefer so it's one piece or more like egg drop soup? I mean, I would want it to be two pieces, right? Cut open half and a tiny bit runny. Especially for a soup, right? That's my preference. All right, back. And we like... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, how do we... What we got in the wallet? Let's have a look. And then we got Facebook. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pages. Or can I say indication of how many people we meet in the game, or is it just for this case? Because he's never had egg with noodles. I'm assuming it's gonna be like ramen in a soup though, or broth, right? I think we're done here. You sure you don't want to take another dip? We still have time. Too soon. Too soon. All right. Let's go lounge. Second floor, third door on the right. That must be the room where the photograph was taken. Check me set. Hey Falcon, did you see that? You what? The housemate totally just did something shifty. Shifty? I think she pocketed something from the drawer. You should totally call her out on it. Excuse me, mademoiselle. Yes? Read the policeman. They say Marseille Vice? Oh, how rude of me. My name is... Can we just grab a chair and we can see her face? Beautiful. That's better. What was it you wanted to ask? Is this where the photograph was taken? Is there something we should know? That's all. All right. We want what's in our pockets. Pardon me? It's cop talk. Yo, the writing is really good in this. It's nonsense talk. I'm really liking the writing. Pressure her, ease off. Pressure her. We don't appreciate dishonesty, mademoiselle. Plenty if the judge hasn't had his coffee yet. Tell the truth now, maybe we can go easy on you. Okay, no need to break out the bad cop routine. That's how it goes, right? I admit it, I'm guilty. You're admitting to murdering Granwy? Is that his name? Whoa, this case was easy. Book Humberto. I'm not a killer, just admitting I might have something of a thieving habit. I've just been taking the occasional trinket, just little things the Baron wouldn't miss. I'm saving up so I can, well, never mind. I don't suppose you are the cause of all the missing silverware in the household. Wow. That's one mystery solved. Am I getting thrown in prison? Is this where the photograph... All right, let's ask about the photograph. I was thinking more obvious lines. The clock has no hands. I read the Clash joke chat. It was just in my mind. Oh, that clock has never had hands in all the years I've worked here. I think Baron just keeps it around as a conversation piece. Well, we're conversing about it, so I guess it's working. It's a peculiar detail, though. I'll make note of it. Missing clock hands have been added to your software. Is there something else you wanted to ask? That's all. Did you? You actually have some question for you about your housemaid. What happened to the night of the murder? All right, let's ask what the housemaid first. She's a thief. Oh, damn. What do we do? Do we sell her out? Snitches get stitches. Yes, he was quite helpful. Oh man, I don't want to do it. I want to do it, chat. This is. Ip dip bird shit. Okay, we're not gonna do that. Probably couldn't use bird shit as well because it's a bird. Actually, it makes sense. Maybe we can do that, right? Alright, no, never mind. Yes, she was quite helpful. I mean, if I want to role play exactly like I should go, she's a thief. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do it like I'm. She's a thief. I'm doing it. Actually, I know. Oh, you know? Of course I know. When the silverware goes missing in the house occupied with 2 people, it doesn't take a world-class detective to solve the mystery. Is he throwing shade on my skills? Then why haven't you informed the police? This maybe surprise you, Inspector, but I am actually not a ruthless money grabbing. Oh, really? Okay. I take back everything I said about you. I feel no need to ruin the poor girl's life. Ruin the poor girl's ruin the poor girl's life over something so small and petty. All right. I take back what I said. It's not him. Can't be chat. He's not a capitalist pig. I see. I apologize, Brian. What happened the night of murder? Not at all. We'll see. All right. He seems. All right, I'm gonna go not at all. The photographer arrived at 7 o'clock, but it wasn't until 7:30 that we had our picture taken. All right. Remember that, chat. It seems important. The housemaid discovered the crime scene soon after. I see. Is there something else I can help you with? We'll be leaving. All right, so now go ask the photographer. Don't worry, if everything goes wrong in trial, we could always just wing it. Oh, you know what, chat? That's a clap, just in case you can't tell. That is Game of the Year material right there. The thing is with okay, I'm like joking, but I'm actually liking the dad jokes because the thing is with the Ace Attorney jokes, right? I really like they're like super weeb orientated, and there's nothing wrong with that. But like here, it's like it's way more Western orientated dad jokes. Terrible, just terrible. Let's head back to the office. The writing is really good in this game. I mean, not game, real life, true fact story, murder mystery. My immersion. Brian, wait, can we go here at night? I wonder. Wait, it went. So I assumed it was night. I'm not even sure. Is it night? Let's just go. Wait, there's no on the door. The magnificent. These are on expedition. When I think it means. I think it means that he's a pretentious bird brain, but in any case, that's the artist seems to be out. What shall we do now? We should knock anyway. We should go. I'm gonna knock anyway. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. We should break in. That was actually an accident. I thought it was gonna say we should knock anyway, and I thought it was gonna give us a second line of dialogue. Oh no. We should break in. What? Are you serious? Maybe. Monsieur J. Falcon, I would have thought that a man of justice like yourself would be against such reckless display of unlawful barbarism. You're right. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over. It's a brilliant suggestion. Stand back. Wait, what? It's a brilliant suggestion. Stand back. I'm uh bragging the door down. What? Bragging the door down? Barging the... Wow. Nature. Wait, just like that? Shouldn't we discuss this first? What in bird Jesus name was that? I don't think that's how that works. You said you wanted to break in. I thought we could find an open window. I didn't think you would turn into a bird-sized cannonball. Swanky. I was going for ostentatious. That's just swanky talk for swanky. We don't have time for this. Maybe I'm just playing too many like anime or Japanese or Asian like visual novel games. There's something I'm really enjoying about the writing of this. That's just swanky talk. That's just swanky talk for swanky. All right. I could test it. Do it. We don't have time for a hospital visit right now, so let's not. I mean, I seen Columbo do it. The analog stick movement is a little too sensitive to like get on that small paintings. I feel like I should have butchered that joke. A beautiful picture of... This is a photograph of castle. You know, I once had an uncle who once fell off a castle rampart while on guard duty. Chat, did anybody used to read Rupert when they was younger? I feel like I want to read Rupert now. Was it Rupert? Rupert the Bear? No, he got demoted. Oh my days. They should have put what in Phoenix name was that or something along that line instead of Bird Jesus. I think I'm with you on that one. A butterfly or maybe a moth is difficult to tell in the black white. Moth. A chandelier. You. A lighthouse? No, wait. A lighthouse? No, wait. A man in a top hat. Actually, if I squint and turn my head sideways, it's Superman. It's a black smudge falcon. This is tiny photograph of what appears to be a jail cell. That reminds me, how illegal is this? You know, breaking and entering, rifling through a person's belongings. It's cool. We're lawyers. It's cool. A little illegal, very illegal. It's cool. We're lawyers. I'm going with it's cool. We're lawyers. It's okay. A recently passed amendment allows for proportional amounts of property damage in the pursuit of criminal evidence. A proportionate amount of in pursuit of criminal evidence. That's a lie. I don't think that's correct, but your use of legal jargon makes me have faith in your credentials. It sounds like you're starting to learn the finer points of French justice system. Sparrowson. Sparrowson. I think I'm butchering his name. Uh, this is a picture of it's a fancy photograph. It leaves the viewer of defenseless. Out of all the picture here, I would pick it as my favorite. Okay, I'm done. No more fence puns. Ay. Alright, there was a lot of stuff to see in this room. Am I missing something? A picture of a sailing ship on a windy day. Hey Falcon, look. What? It's just an easel? No, look what's on the easel. Oh, whoa, this must be a copy of the photograph from the evening of the murder. We found it, chat. There's no question about it. I see housemaid, and I think that's Caroline's father. Okay, so we see the cat, her father, the maid. What should we do? Do we just take this? We should take it. We should leave it. Take that shit right now. We've come for this. We may as well borrow it. I wonder if we would have just left, what would have happened? Or if the writing would have gone, oh, we should probably break in. Huh. That's one thing I'm not really sure yet, like, is how much choice do we get? And the only way you kind of really know with especially visual novels and these type of games is you have to go for a play for it again. Is there anything else we need to have? I think that's everything, right? I want to complete one quick case so we can see like how that stuff works. Oh mon dieu. Oh mon dieu. The only reason I know how to pronounce that, chat, is because it only falls on horses. Yeah. Mon dieu. Mon dieu. If you're not from the UK, you're probably like, what the hell is he talking about? What happened to you? Tell the truth, lie. You know what? Tell the truth. It's like this. You see, we are attorneys who have been hired for a purpose of Raven. A raven did it. We saw the whole thing. What are you doing? Pharaoh-san, I've got this. I'm not going to jail because your conscience is acting up. Nobody's going to jail. Just take it easy. Ah, damn ravens. They're always after our shiny objects. Am I right? Yeah, that's right. Let's make a move. Trial day is approaching fast. Right, let's go. A new day. Okay. A place reserved for only the most. Do you reckon we have to go back to any place to learn more stuff? Or we'll find out if we lose shot. Oh, maybe we should have saved it though. Stand inside the marble. Quit without saving. Save and quit. There's no just save option. Are you nervous? Nope. Look at my feathers. See? Totally unruffled. God. Whoa, well, at least one of us is feeling confident. Is there anything you need me to do? No, we got a handle on things. Falcon was just telling me how confident he was. Oh, oh no, maybe we could have gone back and questioned her. Oh no, okay, I shouldn't have done this. I was so quick to like I wanted to do a quick video so we can wrap it up in one video, but I think I've totally messed this up now. Oh, I should have gone back to the jail cells and questioned her. All right, so who do I think? So there. All right. So okay, hold on. There's a painting being taken. Her dad was there. She was there, and the maid was there. So it was only the rich dude that wasn't there. And then the photographer was there because he's taking the photograph. And also his like cigar was chucked in the well. That's wonderful. I just know you two will put okay. Alright, we'll get there when we get there. Hold on. Let's move along, fellas. Wait, there was something else that I was like, oh, and he lied about how long it takes for the photograph to be developed as well. I was gonna say we're ready. You can miss things in this game if you want. You can never break in. Oh, you can miss things in this game if you want. You can never break in. Oh, really? That's actually really good to know. Actually, so it's not like I feel like especially with the Ace Attorney games, like it's you kind of think there's chance there, but there's not. Right? It always goes back to the same thing that you have to do it. I actually like that. All right, settle down, everyone. Settle down. Is everybody here? So what chat is basically trying to say, or Cake is trying to say, I did the right thing. I did the right thing, chat. All right, so and that evidence was important, right? Because now we know the Baron wasn't. All right, let's go. You can lose cases and the game will continue. I mean, that's not gonna happen to me, pro streamer. I don't lose nothing, chat. Hypothetically, you mean? Rupert Irving presents the. All right, let's go. I knew it. Knew what? Rupert and I went to Paris Law School together. He was in all of my classes. Oh, was he smart? No, no, no. No, he always scored the second worst marks in the class. I can only assume that he bumbled through the final exams on the lack of his 2 rabbits' feet. Oh my god. Unless he's improved considerably, you might already have this trial in the bag. That's good to know. But if you scored the second lowest marks in the class, then who scored the lowest? Me? Say it. I choose to exercise my right to not self-incriminate. Objection, you lose all the time. Watch this, chat. I'm about to win. And chat hasn't given me no helps. I think I know. Are the jury all present? All present and accounted for, Your Honor. Hey, Falcon, I thought there were only 6 members of the jury for the case like this. Why do I count 8? Oh, those 2 birds with the funny hats are assurers, the associate judges? Assessors. Look, we're not going to talk about it today, chat. Everything seems to be in order, so let's begin. The court is not in session. All right. Please call your first witness. Oh gosh. I choose to call the officer in charge of the murder investigation, inspector. I'm not going to pronounce the name to witness stand. As you were, Your Honor. I wonder, like, chat was going, oh, like, if you lose a case and then you just move on, the game doesn't end. I wonder if that's why there's no manual save option, because they want to force you to do it. As you will, Your Honor, I swear to speak without hatred and without fear, to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. All right. Please state our name, occupation for the record. My name is Inspector. I am a servant of the law. I shall continue until I bring the infamous Verdarian killer to justice. I wonder if that's part of the bigger story. Also, he's got an eye patch and hasn't like lost a hand. My path begins 18 years ago. Let's stick to the questions, Inspector. Of course, Your Honor. Oh, great. I was hoping we could have one of those bubbling, cuddly officers, but instead we're stuck with a lawfully goody two-shoes. Just after 7:30, we were alerted the report. With his blood on her paws. No more questions. Blood paws. Nobody told me that detail. Keep it together, Falcon. You're about to be given the opportunity to cross-examine the witness. That's your opportunity to find flaws in the inspector's testimony. Of course, I know this. You may begin your cross-examination. All right. All right, let's go. Patches. Use the left stick to select a key phrase that you find suspicious. Okay. Then press A button to have Falcon press the witness for information. Ask the right question to bring the truth light. Avoid pressing for pointless details. The judge and jury don't like having their time wasted. Select a statement. Oh, I wonder if we can... Huh. Interesting. I wonder if like they would just move on and we can like fail there. Brought to the scene by the housemaid. At the scene of the crime, we found blood on her paws. Correct. Blood clung to her fur like guilt to a convict. Oof. Whose blood was it? How much blood was there? Never mind. How much blood was there? Enough for it to be clear that she had dirtied her hands on the victim's body. We noticed blood under the suspect's nails, around her fingertips, and even a little around her mouth. Her mouth? How vile. The inspector's answer seems pretty defensive. Do you have another question about the blood on them? Yes. Whose blood was it? Ah, what a question. It was... How can you be so sure? I can't pronounce the name, so I'm not gonna... Uh-oh. I object. The line of questioning is absurd. There was only one murder victim that night. The blood on Dame's paws could have only belonged to one person. Judge, Falcon's trying to delay the trial by asking pointless questions. I'm afraid the prosecution may have a point. Do you have any reason to suspect the blood belonged to someone other than... Oh, shoot. Hold on. Could the blood have belonged to anybody else? So, there was no other murders. Did anybody get cut? Nobody talked about getting cut. So there was the photographer, the girl that was accused, her dad, the maid, and the Baron, right? 5. Baron? Oh, and the guy that died, 6. This is the signal that I remembered what we discussed before stream chat. Just what does chat think? Hold on. I do not. I'm just gonna say I do not. I don't. Oh wait, what? Wait, Falcon, you're onto something. I am. Yes, I can sense it. Look through the evidence. Maybe there's something there that can give you a clue. Oh, I'm not sure where this is going, but I'll try anyway. All right, I'll try it again. Do you have a reason to suspect the blood on the... Oh, I do. Maybe this is just for the first case. I do, Your Honor. Chat with nope. Bind. Actually, I have more than a suspicion. I have evidence that the blood on the dame's paws has nothing to do with the murder. This is foolish time wasting. If the blood on the dame's paws didn't come from the victim, then where did the blood come from? Alright, that's the letter for legal aid. That's the photograph. Oh, the blood was from the steak. I should have got that. I'm actually annoyed. Damn it. It was from the steak. That's why I said bloody, bloody steak. Really? Oh, I should have got that. That was so easy. Ate a bloody rare steak. Sorry, I didn't mean to scream into the mic. Is this true? Well, in a manner of speaking, I suppose the steak may have been on the menu. The inspector would have acknowledged the possibility that the blood on the lady's paws did not belong to the victim but to the steak. Well, got you. Wait, don't answer that, Inspector. It is a possibility. No. Intriguing. What a twist. Inspector, is it possible? Do you know what would actually been kind of good here? Maybe like the dev should have done, because I think for the Ace Attorney games it works well. Like have like catchy fast music here. Inspector, is it possible that you arrested in Washington simply for being a messy eater? Now hold on just a minute, Falcon. You're overlooking something quite crucial. Price of one, pro streamer 0. I figured I was the steak though. Chat, leave me alone. She's an elegant kitten. She was no doubt brought up with flawless etiquette and perfect table manners. At the banquet, she would have been eating steak with a fork in her left hand and a knife in her right, like a proper civilized animal. How could she have possibly gotten blood on her paws with such good manners? Oh, that is a good question, or at least it would be at an ordinary dinner banquet. But as it happens, something was missing from the particular banquet, the cutlery. Something that forced Dinka to eat with her paws. Yes. Forced to eat with steak her paws because the silver had previously been stolen. Ooh, what a twist. Innocent, perhaps. That's a nice overcut on the pigeon. It's gonna go right. What is this meaning? What is the meaning of all this? Bloody steak, misplaced silverware. Inspector, was your investigation so lax that you overlooked these basic facts in your initial report? Lax, my investigation, Judge. I assure you, I'm the most thorough investigative officer on the force. That is, then it is amazing that the Parisian police, managed to solve anything. Persian police, chat. That's they're in France. Yeah. Oh dear. Be on your way, Inspector. Perhaps do a little inspecting for your next case. Wait, is that it? Is that all it took to get it thrown out? Fine, so be it. Chat goes, does that mean the Baron was lying and turned the maid in? Maybe not necessarily, right? He could have said, like, she stole from me, but not turn her in. Wait, that was it? Prosecutor, I trust your neck witnesses. Oh, that was just a witness. Yes, of course, Your Honor. I call upon a photographer who attended the banquet on the night of the murder. All right, chat, we're going to do one case. We'll do one full case. I swear to speak without hatred and without fear. As if anybody in the courtroom does not immediately recognize me. Fresh streamer. I am great. What on earth is a tweet? Bird to bird communication. Come on, Falcon. It's the 19th century. Get with the times already. Yes, yes, your works are very impressive. Let's get down to business. Phoenix, right? But with animals. I dig it. Yeah, and then like a different like art style. tweets, lol. Very well. That's what chat said, sorry. Tweets were you know, I accidentally discovered this game because January was quiet and this came out in 2016. I'm surprised I've never heard of this before. I'm really enjoying this though. I'm straight up, no spoilers, whatever. I'm really enjoying this. Arrived at 7 in the evening. I pointed my camera. Oh no, no, no. Can we go back? He arrived when? I feel like like a true artist. I thought you might ask. I bought a copy so that you could see all for yourselves. Oh, very good. Let's take a closer look. Hey, wait. This picture's... Hold on. This picture is different. My word, this is the exact picture, isn't it? So let's see, who do we have here? Hold on. Can we look at... Oh yeah, it is different. On the left, we see the father of the defendant. And finally, we see the housemaid. So if we didn't break him, we... Oh, I remember seeing this now. Yeah, this was the dirty... As you can see, 2 people are clearly absent. Sorry, I'm reading chat as well. The first is the victim, and the second is defendant. This proves nothing. So the defendant and the victim were not photographed with the others. That doesn't mean that they were in the gun together. Hold your horses, Logan. Behind the photograph subject, we see a wall clock with the time set to 7:30. Wait, there's no hands on the clock. Why is the time still different? Well, Inspector. Even the suspect has a alibi at the time of the murder. So we borrowed. I see it too. All right, let's go. Objection! You should just slam the evidence down. Be like, bam. Be like, bam. Inconsistency. This is why old courtroom is out of order. Case closed. I can't do that. Well, I suppose you could be a little more delicate with your words. No, I mean, I can't do that because our evidence was illegally obtained. If I were to present it, Monsieur Owen would ask how we acquired it, and that would... the whole trial could derail. Wow. Actually, that's very good that they're taking it down that, oh, illegal evidence. Huh. In a worst case scenario, I could lose my legal license and we would be arrested for theft. Oh, well, we don't want that. No, 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 we don't. I should tread lightly. Very well. Defense may proceed. So we could probably do it on the clock, right? I arrived at 7 p.m. I set up my camera. Hold on. Missing clock hands. We could say, how could you know it was 7 o'clock? He said, I look on that clock. How could you look on that clock? It has no clock hands. I set my camera and captured the beauty of the evening. All right, we'll do time. How do you know? How long did it take to set up? How do you know? Well, the clock in my house read 6:45 when I left, and the walk-in was around 15 minutes. I don't claim to be flawless timekeeper, but I'm a professional. I was fix my appointment. Can I do the same question? It took perhaps 25 minutes to find a shooting location, put together the camera, and ready the film. So you arrived at 7 and the photograph took place at 7:30. So you arrived at 7 and the photograph took place at 7:30 and you spent 25 minutes setting up. At least 5 minutes uncounted for. Oh, so maybe it was him. But so wait, maybe it wasn't the Baron. He changed the photograph. Why would he change it? Maybe because he's the... I could show you, I'm suggesting that when I did something in the first and small window of time. I am not, I am. Maybe it was him. Well, I probably spent 2 minutes or so talking to Baron. He took a great interest in my camera. I see, but that still leaves 3 minutes remaining. I spent 2 minutes using the bathroom facilities. Falcon, do you seriously expect us to sit here and listen to you nickel and dime about every second? I must agree, this is quite unnecessary. Please stop at once. This tries a farce. What a Buffon? Buffon? Do you have another question about time of arrival? Wait, how do I present my, like, evidence? Let's take a closer look at the photograph. I see a mistake in the photograph. Why is it in black and white? All right, let's go. Just to clarify, photographs are a direct reflection of reality, are they not? That is correct. The photograph process leaves no room for bias or inaccuracies. That is most curious because I see a mistake. A mistake? Impossible. I just told you the camera is perfect, unbiased device. The photographs it produces are flawless. Falcon, I'm not seeing any mistakes. Perhaps you could be more specific. Certainly. Oh, now we do the clock. I like the area of the photograph that you believe contains a mistake. Boom. The clock in this photograph, there is something not right about it. Well, isn't that convenient? The fence sees something wrong with the key piece of evidence that implies... Don't give me that cocky tone. I have evidence that there's something wrong with the clock in this picture. Boom. The photograph clearly shows the clock hands pointing at 7 and 6. That much is self-evident. Which is most curious because the clock in the lounge has no hands. Boom! It has no hands, all right. The clock is merely a decorative piece, a talking item. Feel free to ask Baron or his housemaid if you have doubts. How do you explain this discrepancy? I don't know. There must be some sort of mistake. My camera is flawless. There is no mistake. Your photograph, your your photograph depicts something that does not exist in the real world. Maybe there was an error in printing process. An error? Precisely where the clock hand should be? Please don't patronize us. Allow me to offer a more plausible explanation. All right, let's go. Edited. I'm no expert. I suspect you used paint or ink to carefully put hands upon the clock. It would have been a simple task considering that the clock face was bare. One could have even speculated that you specifically chose to include a handleless clock in the photograph just to simplify the editing process. Your reasoning is absurd. Why would the witness do such a thing? Is it not obvious? By showing the photograph to have taken place at precisely 7:30, it clears all the photograph subjects of suspicion. In other words, created a perfect alibi. Of course, this raises further questions. Who is the witness protecting? And why? Was the Coerced, bribed, threatened. Oh, so okay, enough silence. Let's hear some answers. Fine, you've got me. I'm guilty. I did it. Oh wait, you did it? You're confessing to murder of what? No, 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 no. I have no idea who killed the frog. I am just admitting that I am guilty of producing fraudulent photographs. I was ordered to make changes to the printed photograph, and yes, that included adding hands to the clock. You were ordered by whom? I dare not say. So it was the Baron? I strongly advise you to answer the defense question. You have pledged to speak without fear after all. With respect, Judge, I fear his claws more than I fear the punishment of the justice system. I shall name no names. He just baited himself out. He did. That's most unfortunate. We shall not torture names out of you. We don't live under the ancient regime after all. Since you have admitted to falsifying evidence, then we cannot keep you on the stand as a witness. Take your leave. You shall be charged with perjury in due course. I can't protest. I can't protest. That's the least I deserve for my failure as an artist. Get out of here, you piece of shit. Criminal. So, clock hands were painted on. So what? It doesn't matter. The photograph still depicts the demon as absent as a close time at all. I mean, if the whole photo, don't be dense. If the photograph's not completely genuine, then it cannot be considered reliable evidence. Why not? It's still portrayal of the night's events. Because if we accept that one part of that picture was edited, then we must accept the possibility that the other parts were too. Is it possible that Dame was painted out? Even worse, is it possible that another person was painted in? We know that the witness was trying to cover for someone, so all possibilities must be. So what are you saying, Falcon? That the housemaid paid off the photographer, or was it the? I don't think so. The housemaid lacks a means or motive, and it wouldn't make sense for senior. Not gonna say his name. Has his own door. To implicate his own daughter. Well, surely you're not suggesting that the honest and beloved Baron deliberately tried to frame, because that would most outlandish. That would be the most outlandish theory. Yeah, the Baron is a pillar of our community. He would never do such a thing. I'm not here to throw accusations. That's the job of you, prosecutor. Maybe oh, here he is. It's not time for your witness testimony yet. So you would think, prosecutor, and yet I see my good reputation getting tarnished by. So I was right originally. Damn it! I should have stuck with my gut when he tried to tell us he wasn't a capitalist pig like those other capitalist pigs. Indeed, let us proceed with witness questioning. Is that fine with you, Judge? As a matter of fact, tread carefully. I heard the impersonating of a police officer is a major criminal offense. It would be a shame if word were to spread. Oh, no. No. Objections here. Please continue. Shit, he's calling us out. We lied about being Popo. Fantastic. Give me a sec. Okay, let's continue. That would be when I heard the cry for help. Hit me with your best shot. Let us establish with absolute certainty that I, Baron, I'm an honest man. All right, cross-examination. Where are we gonna find his lie? The dinner went magnificently. We could say it didn't because somebody died. When the photographer... Oh, how could it have gone magnificently if there was no cutlery? When we left to visit the garden, Jane followed behind for a few moments later. My housemaid discovered the pair just after the photograph. All right, I'm trying to. A housemaid discovered. All right, let's look at the evidence. We use that. We use that. We use that. We use that. Red herring, cigar, camera, letter. I'm actually legit stuck now. Dinner went magnificently. My housemaid discovered the pair just after that. Right, I'm gonna question dinner. Regarding the stolen cutlery. I've decided not to press charges. It's curious that then you decide to serve steak. It isn't what one would describe as finger food after all. I don't know about that, Falcon. With the right attitude, all food can be finger food. Vocal levels of rare steak. I was merely suiting their needs. What other choice did the barn have? Falcon serve vegetables, broth like common peasants. Vegans be raging right now. Yes. Now about the red herring. Yes, what about it? I'm not sure, but I feel it is of vital importance to this case. Falcon, I just want to clarify this. Are you saying that you wish to pursue the red herring? Yes, I wish to pursue the red herring. No, I'm not. I mean, it says it's vital, so why not? Yes, I would closely examine the question and piece of evidence that is overtly labeled as red herring. This is the type of bird that I am. I see a trail that clearly veers away from my goal, but I follow it anyway. Perhaps the path leads to better things. Perhaps it leads to failure. What matters is that my curiosity is satisfied. Wow, I feel like that's just telling us, no, this is wrong. You're a strange bird. But they appreciate your honesty. They're just as confused though. We don't lose or gain favor. Can we please return to the case at hand? Oh, so the red herring was nothing. Oh no. We got cigar in the outside, the photograph, the note. We can't ask for the photograph. I suppose we do the garden and the cigar and then like... Yeah, it's a red herring. Oh, of course. Like with all the dad jokes in this game, I didn't get that it was a red herring. Oh my god. Chat, that scan edit out, okay? Hey, how you doing? Is it Filthy? Sorry, I can't read the color of your name. Byron, we saw the murder scene. Garden for ourselves. What's with all the horses? When was the last time you visited it? Oh, okay. Now we can ask about the cigar. All right. When was last time visited? As it happens, I have quite a serious allergies. I haven't been in my own garden for years. Got him. All right, let's go. Years, you say? Indeed. That's not right. All right, let's go. Why is that? Because we have hard evidence that you have visited the garden recently. My word is gold. Show the court this so-called hard evidence that I've been in the garden. Got him. This was found in your garden. To be specific, it was found inside the fountain basin. Uh, right besides where the murder occurred. A cigar butt that could belong to anybody. Please shut your mouth. I can speak for myself. This guy's a dick. Okay, sorry, Ryan. This is indeed the remnants of one of my cigars, but I must apologize, Monsieur Falcon, for I misunderstood your initial question. You see, prior to the banquet, I hadn't visited my own garden in years, but naturally, after hearing the housemaid's cry for help on the evening of the murder, I rushed outside. I was shocked and disgusted by what I saw. That must have been when I dropped my half-smoked cigar in the fountain basin. You see, Falcon, there's a perfectly reasonable explanation. I would find that believable if the cigar were casually discarded, but as it happens, the cigar butt was found in Fountain's upper basin, a location that could only be accessed with great inconvenience. Hold on, let me catch up with chat for a second. Filthy nice, one word. I don't know what's going on here for what this game is about, but I'm looking to something to listen to while I working and lurking. Think of Ace Attorney. So if you just got your chat, think of like Ace Attorney. If you played any of the Ace Attorney games, that's what this game is like basically. A little paddling. The cigar butt was not dropped; it was deliberately hidden. And I see we have sorry. The cigar butt was not dropped; it was deliberately hidden. Number of possible explanations there are because I can only think of one. That is that you, Baron, deliberately hid your cigar butt to disguise your own illicit activities. Did I? Now, and what illicit activities would those be? You want me to spell it out? Fine, let's put everything on the table. All right, here we go. You, Baron, murdered Grenouille. That is what you were trying to keep hidden. Directly accusing me of murder? How shamelessly brazen. That is a ludicrous accusation, Falcon. The Baron is an upstanding citizen of the highest order. Capitalist pig. Your allegation is baseless. You have no evidence, no means, motive, or opportunity. No evidence. Think harder. Every piece of evidence points to the Baron as the prime suspect. You want the means? The Baron certainly had the means. His land claws are sharp as a surgeon's blade. Gutting frog belly would be trivial to him. Even Monsieur Robinio confessed just moments ago that he feared his claws. Ridiculous, I would never threaten a man with violence. You want motive? The Baron had at least 10,000 francs worth of motive. By removing a business partner, the Baron's share of his railway company increased from 1/3 to 1/2. The opportunity. He crafted the perfect opportunity. He arranged a small banquet with a very select number of guests. He was aware of the missing silverware, and yet he served steak, a food item that necessitates good cutlery. Why? To bloody the hands of his guests, of course. Then he had an easy influence photographer and staged a very specific picture in order to build a perfect alibi for himself. Photographing the guests in front of a handleless clock to make for easy editing is quite an ingenious plan, it must be said. We got him. Prosecute. Are you just going to let the slanderous yarn go uncontested? Say something. Object. I can't use it. Polsky, what's going on, bro? Oh, you're pitifully useless. After executing the murder, the Baron found himself still holding a single piece of incriminating evidence. His finished cigar. He knew that leaving it to the crime scene would raise suspicion, but he didn't have time to properly dispose of it. So out of desperation, he threw it into the fountain, his fountain, out of the sight of his guests and any stooping police. I imagine the Baron was hoping to implicate Senor Para, whatever, since that would ensure total control over his railway company. Alas, was the first to happen upon the crime scene, so the Baron improvised. This is outrage. This is an outrage, Judge. I demand that you disbar this ranting lunatic. There's only one outrage here. That is that a man like yourself is able to abuse his wealth and status to frame an innocent girl for murder. We got him. That bourgeois, I didn't read the word. How dare you? The utter nerve of lying scumbag of a lawyer to accuse a philanthropist like myself of something so heinous. I'm nothing like the fat cat. I'm a responsible, hard-working capitalist. A responsible, hard-working capitalist, chat. Don't forget to sub with your Twitch perhaps. No, you're a ruthless man who slaughter a dear friend just to reap the few frances. I ought to gut you right here and now like, oh, we got him like a damn frog. Oh, got him. Lock his ass up. I'm on it, Your Honor. Let's go, old man, to the... Don't touch me, you filthy jackdo. I can walk myself. Well, in a manner of speaking, well, to be honest, no. I shall now confer with the members of the jury to come to a decision. I mean, we know, right? Animals of the court, please be patient. GG. It was easy, chat. It was easy. Chat didn't even help me. That was pretty incredible. I know. Thank you. Just hope it was enough. We'll get a not guilty verdict for sure. I think you misunderstood something important about the justice system. What's that? I haven't proved anything. As lawyers, we cannot deal in proofs. It's just not possible. Wait, can we still lose this case? All we can do is organize the evidence and conveniently explain what it suggests. I haven't proved that Dame innocence. All I have done is demonstrate that there is significant possibility that she is not guilty. I'm not sure I understand the difference.
I'm a pro streamer.
I'm pro streamer, chat. It was easy.
Something interrupting pro streamer's train of thought.
Shh, don't expose me. We have reached it. Thank you for the reset, bro. Shh, everybody quiet. Reached the decision. Was that a premature GG? Hold on, chat. Hold on. In the light of the recent revelations, it is clear that an error of judgment was made with the initial arrest. On that note, we unanimously find the defendant Dame to be not guilty. All right, now we can get GG, chat. I'm not guilty. I don't know what I said. Guilty, not guilty. Boom. There you have it. I mean, I think that might be the... He's gonna give a speech. You did it? Yeah, I suppose we did, didn't we? We should head back to the office so we can celebrate properly. All right, there you have it, chat. I feel like that's the... You did it, Falcon. All right, I know. I feel like that's the perfect... That's the perfect place to call it. Avery Attorney Definitive Edition. Keep in mind, this is the press copy provided by the publisher. This came out like yesterday on Switch. Again, if you missed the beginning, like a bit of rundown about the game and my thoughts of what we covered in the first case, shall we say. But yeah, initially this came out in like 2016. This is a port that has come to the Switch. I think it fits here perfectly, right? Like if you've played any of the Ace Attorney games on Game Boy, they're perfect. Like, or on mobile, they're perfect on the go games. So this will suit on the go. My opinions on the game, I'm really liking the writing. I really am liking the writing. Um, I like the art style as well. Some of the clue stuff, because how the art style is, like, is literally you're moving your cursor around to just to see what if the cursor changes, then you're gonna click on it. You kind of do that in the Ace Attorney games, but some stuff just sticks out. So you're like, oh, I'm gonna click on this phone because it's off its hook. But here you're more like, oh, there's like 10 pictures and I'm just gonna scroll over each one to see to see what one says. That's like my one issue with that's because of the art style. The last thing I would say is like the whole like when you come to the whole court case section, I would have preferred if they would added a little bit more flair to it, like maybe like more I know we're gonna compare it to Ace Attorney again, like more fast paced music or something, or just that's the only bit that is a little bit maybe I don't know if underwhelming is the right word. I think like just upping the music in that section would have probably just fixed everything. Um, I think like the main crux of it is though, I think I'm enjoying the writing way more than the Ace Attorney games. So I think it's got a beat in that sense. Like I was saying earlier on, maybe it's because the Ace Attorney games are more based on anime weeb stuff, and this is more like dad joke Western humor. I'm really enjoying the writing. Um, there you have it. That was my initial thoughts. So that was the first look at Aviary Attorney. Again, it's a press copy provided by the publisher. Keep that in mind. This came out yesterday on the Switch. Not sure how much it's going for. I should have probably checked that. But pro streamer. This will be going up on YouTube. If you're watching this over on YouTube, don't forget to hit that like button or dislike button if you didn't like the video. You liked the video though. You know you did chat. I was smart. I didn't take no help from no tips from nobody. Don't forget to come check us out on Twitch, Twitter, Discord. All the info will be in the description.